Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk. This week, we're having a special episode because of our completion of 4 weeks worth of content. We are going to do as well. I am going to do a special video story. Now, today's story is going to be the creation of the IceGauntlet channel. That's right, you heard it here. The creation of the IceGauntlet channel. Now, where should I begin? Oh, before I start the story though, let me introduce the game. Today I'm playing Castle Crashers for the Xbox 360. Fun game. Good game. Also, the difficulty I'm playing on is insane, so expect me to get my ass kicked over here. You can see my character has already completed the game once. He is level 45, but yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the story. So, what made me want to come up with this idea to start a channel? Let me start off with that. Now, this happened one day while I was watching a video by Rooster Teeth. Okay, I was watching one of their podcasts. I think it was this happened in about spring, during spring break. I was watching one of their podcasts. It was around 250, right? So after watching one of their podcasts, I decided, you know what? I want to be just like that. Well, except, you know, different in my own way. And that's how I got the idea. So that, what you call it? That spring break night, that was the last night of spring break. I pulled an all-nighter just thinking of ideas. And it's like, cause I couldn't sleep at all. Like, I tried to go to sleep, but I just couldn't. I ended up having to like, walk around and just think in my room. So I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna start this channel up. Gonna start with Sean. What's his name gonna be? Everything like that. I'll get to the name later. But anyways, let's get back to it. Tomorrow at school, I go to Sean. I'm like, Sean, all right, hear me out. So I give him this paper with all the ideas and the stuff. And I said, all right, now, do you want to consider doing this channel with me? And you know, towards this day, I never really understand like 100% why I chose Sean for this job. I guess there are other people, but I don't know. I think it's because like I've known Sean for quite a while, and then he seems like the guy. To me, he seems like the guy. Like, I want to be friends with you. Like when I grow up as an adult. Like, he just seemed like that guy. He just seemed like that guy I have to know after high school. But yeah. Anyways, I consulted him about it, and he gave it some quick consideration, and he said, yeah, he agreed to it, and that's how we got it started. Well, that's how I got the first guy to get in on this. So moving on, during that the week of spring break, the first week of school back from spring break, after that had ended, I invited Sean to come sleep over at my house. So he did, right? And we planned everything out. Actually, you know what? I think he came and slept over in the summer. Yeah. He came and slept over in the summer. We did plan around the rest of the school year, but he did actually come to sleep over, and we actually did talk about it during the summer. That's when we really started talking about it. So, time skipped to the summer. Sean's sleeping over at my house. Let's see. We're talking about the channel, what we need to do, everything like that. The first thing we need to do is get a name. So, okay, this is kind of a funny story, right? I'm gonna get my narration skills on right here. It goes like this. Okay, so as Sean was playing Battlefield 4 for the PlayStation 4, while sitting on Cody's king chair, Cody was working on finding that name for the email. Cause by that time, right, we weren't sure if we wanted to use aliases or not. So I was just the one who decided on using the alias. So here's how I was gonna do it. We're gonna make an email, right? And it was gonna be I was thinking of the first and last name. I was like, what is the first and last name going to be? And I thought about it. So here's what I figured. Oh shit, have I already? Was that not insane mode? Oh no, okay, this is still insane mode. I've just done this stuff already. Okay, Barbarian War. Where did I leave off at? Okay, here we go. Now, what was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about. I am so sorry. Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh yeah, the creation of the name. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna make a last name, right, for the alias, and Sean's gonna make the first name. Now he had no at the time, like he had no idea at the time what I was trying to do. So I came up with the last name, right? I was just making something up. I put Gauntz, G-A-U-N-T-Z, Gauntz, and then I consulted Sean. As he was playing Battlefield 4, I told him to come over here and think of a first name for the alias. You know, after a lot of time, he finally came to there. He pulled up at my desk in my king chair. You know, I call it the Cody's king chair. I remember this very specifically. And then I told him to come up with the first name. So he looked at it for a second, right? And I said, yeah, come up with the first name. And then, you know, he was like, this is what he did. He said, wait. And he typed in, for the first name, he typed in Ice. And for the last name, he changed Gauntz to Gauntlet. And then you know what he said to me? He said, there. This is much better than what you were thinking. Okay then. And yeah, that's how we got the name started up. Now, not rewind. Go forward a little bit more in time. We're setting up accounts on other email address. On other websites. You know, we had to verify the email address too, because we used a cousin's phone number. You know, he may appear later in the series. You never know. He was thinking about it. He switched it to part-time. But anyways, we were setting up different accounts on their websites. One of the first things we did was Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and I believe that's all of them. Yeah, we got our start right there with all those websites. And from there on, yeah, we completed those websites and we got everything done. So moving on. Oh, okay. We got everything set up. Now all we need to think about is what series do we need to put on the channel. And I'm thinking to myself, what can we put down? So for Minecraft, okay, here's how it worked out. I'm gonna do these one day at a time. Minecraft Monday. The story behind that was I was supposed to okay, Sean, right? He kept going at me to play Minecraft for the series, but I told him my laptop was too slow. Then he kept telling me to use my my father's computer because it was much faster. I'd say it was 3 times faster than my laptop. Yeah, good stuff. But I kept refusing to play Minecraft. So after we tried to play Minecraft, right, on my laptop, it was just slow as hell. I got really mad, and I didn't want to play anymore. So I finally decided, you know what? I'll just play on the 360. Play Minecraft on the Xbox 360. And then he agreed with it, and you know, it was just whatever. And that's how Minecraft Monday came to be. Moving on, Scrub Chronicles. Alright, Scrub Chronicles. Now this one is pretty funny. This one started off as a joke between me and Sean. Sean, he's the one who came up with it. He was we were talking about poor gamers, and he was like, you know what we could do? We could get some poor gamer and make him play video games, because people like to see people suck. I think he said something like that. It was similar to what he said. And then, you know, I was the one who took it seriously. He was saying all these ideas like we could start off like one noob, one mission. You know, starting off like a real cinematic movie like that and stuff. But that never happened. We might do it in the future one day though. It could happen in the future. But you know, I was like, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. And then he responded with like saying what? He was confused. And I was like, yeah, I can get you know, Bobby over here, B-O-B-B, you know, you all know him, Scrub Chronicles, B-O-B-B, aka Bob B. Yeah, I get him over here. I called him up and I said, hey, we need an extra man for recording. You free? And then he responded with, yeah. So from there on, we got the channel Scrub Chronicles. And it was totally worth it. Alright, moving on. Challenge. Okay. Now this one was my idea, I believe. This one wasn't anything too special. I just decided, like, well, my plan was for me and oh no. You know what? Let me start before that. So instead of challenge, right? It was supposed to be the channel series called Versus, where me and Sean would verse each other and see who could win the fight, and whoever won like each game, the other person had to draw a penalty piece of paper and do whatever the penalty said. It ranged, let's see, prank calling, BOB-B, to doing some other stuff. Oh, I remember. One of them I remember is running a full track without stopping, like sprinting on a track without stopping in the hot sun wearing winter clothing. That was one of them. But you know, that series never came to be because we're saving that one for the future. That one's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's just a little versus series. So I decided on replacing it with challenge because Sean would present a challenge to me and I would just try to do my best to complete it. Yeah, that's pretty much that for challenge. It wasn't anything too special. But moving on to Let's Talk. Okay, now Sean, he persuaded me to do this one. You know, he persuaded me to do a lot of these because he said I was the boss, and as the boss, I had to show up in every single video, or not every single video, like the majority of the videos, especially the first ones. So he persuaded me to do Let's Talk. Now the idea for Let's Talk was for me to do stories about myself to get me to become engaged with the commenters and other people in the audience, therefore immersing them into the IceGauntlet channel and point everything like that. It was just, you know, me telling stories or whatever it was, anything like that. That was Let's Talk. Now finally we have the Friday series, IceGauntlet News. Let's get started. So that one started off, we were hitting the bucket. We were like, what are we gonna put on Friday? So Sean came up with doing the news because, you know, everybody needs news. Well, gaming news is especially interesting. You know, everybody likes to do news here and there. You got all those other YouTube channels. Not gonna name any though, but you know, a lot of people can get off. So we figured it was a good idea. A little extra story. What happened, right? Yeah, I was in the middle of editing on the second week, and I was just getting mad because it took me 4 hours to do 5 minutes worth of commentary because I kept stuttering every time I tried to do the news. So there are like a lot of bloopers back there. Like I was so embarrassed to show anybody those bloopers. I did show Sean a little bit though, just show him my struggle. I wanted to drop that one, but after some tough conversating with Sean, he decided that he would take the IceGauntlet news series on and just continue it from there. And that's why you see Sean doing the news now. But anyways, oh, okay. So yeah, we completed those series. That's the first set. We plan to add more to the IceGauntlet channel in the future, just when we get more subscribers and support, because it's going to be like it's going to help us a lot in the future doing with these special series. We got a lot of special series and planned out and everything like that. But you know, anyways, we're going back to the main point. The formation of the IceGauntlet channel. We started those 5 main series, and here we are today, 4 weeks into the future of that time. We have gained a total, during that time, we've gained a total of 9 subscribers. More than half of it being friends and family. But we do plan on trying to grow in the future. And also, one thing I want to stress is to have fun. Because if you're not having fun, then that's just going to make doing the videos much worse. You know, as I did with the IceGauntlet news, I wasn't having fun. It was actually doing the exact opposite of fun. It was just getting me really stressed out. So I dropped that one and gave it to Sean. But yeah, here we are today, 4 weeks. Now, who knows where we could be in the future? We could be famous tomorrow. Could be famous next week. Could be famous next month, next year. Who knows when it'll happen? But we're going to try to sorry about that. We're going to try our hardest to provide you with the best content that we can provide, and also have fun in the process. After all, that's our description right there. Now, this video is getting a little long. I should probably conclude now. The last thing I want to talk about is I'm gonna go over the goal again. I know I already went over the goal once, but I'm just gonna do a quick lightning round goal. So here it goes. The goal here is to have fun. That's the #1 priority. The next goal is to become famous, stuff like that. I want to turn this into a business, you know, because I've seen so many other YouTubers doing it. Like my inspiration for doing all this is Rooster Teeth. I like to thank them. Who knows if they ever see this or not, but I just like to thank them. They're my inspiration, and I hope to I plan on going big one day. And I'll take Sean, everybody else with me there too. Bob-B, many others. It's gonna be great. Well, I hope it's gonna be great. I hope, like, I pray that this channel does well and everything like that. But anyways, with all done and done, it's time to wrap it up. If you like this video, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We made it past 4 weeks. Tell us how you feel, show us love, everything like that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.